Is buzz killing Civitai? Hello my friends, and how are you doing? Today I want to talk about a hot topic, and please in the comments be civil, be nice, don't be a troll. I don't like that at all. Let's get started. So first of all, what is buzz? Well, it is a currency that you can use on Civitai, and you can buy that currency. You can see here $5 gives you 5,000 buzz. And actually I have to say something nice here. It is good that they say 5,000 buzz is $5, so it's easily to transfer in your mind rather than having some other mind trick than other pages play where, for example, it would be 3,500 and you get very confused over what you spent. But now they also have blue buzz. What is blue buzz? Well, you get blue buzz specifically for viewing ads on their page. And the blue buzz you get can not be transferred, and it can also not be cashed out compared to yellow buzz. So you can only use it to spend it back to them to get some benefits on the website. You can't get it out for yourself. Only the yellow buzz can be transferred into money. What are you using that for? Well, if you go on the website, they have a thing, and this actually triggered me to make this video. They have early access, and first, that sounds friendly. Yeah, cool, early access. I thought, wow, look at that. There's some models, and I can make videos about them because now I know that these are like early models. What does it actually mean? So the way this works is that you spend buzz for the early access. So here we have a full model, and this costs 1,000 buzz, which is $1 for the early access, which supports the creator, so that's pretty nice. And then if you want to have loras, in this case it's 100 buzz, and in this case for some reason it's 169 buzz, not quite sure, maybe it's a bigger model. So yeah, you pay for early access. And it is already a little bit strange, to be honest, because basically it means you pay for getting the worst model, and then when it is a good model that is finally finished, you get it for free. So you pay to test the model and get feedback. Kind of like strange. But also, and this is the more important part, you could say, hey, this is kind of like a Kickstarter. It supports the creator. You should be happy about that. I would be happy about that if it would be a Kickstarter, because a Kickstarter is basically an offering where you say, I want it or I don't want it, and that's it. But early access is actually a psychological method because it builds on the strategy of fear of missing out, because it is in the word early access, which means there is people who have earlier access to the model than you have. And so you feel like, oh shit, I should get that early access too, rather than compared to a Kickstarter where you're like, I don't care. It's coming out when it's coming out, so it doesn't really help me. I can support it if I want to, but I don't have to, you know? So that is the thing that kind of rubs me wrong. But there is other things that kind of rub me wrong. You see up here, there's a button for a shop. Now, what could a shop be on Civitai? What could you buy there other than buzz? Let's have a look. And of course, it is a cosmetic shop. Yes. Now, because everything is AI generated, probably it's going to be super cheap and it's like super fair to the community. Let's have a look at the pricing here. You get a animated GIF. Looks pretty cool. How much you pay for that? 10,000 buzz for an animated GIF. That's $10 for one GIF. Are you for real? And then down here, you have just a AI image, not even animated. 5,000 baht. That's $5 for a background for your profile. And again, this is building on the psychology of the fear of missing out, because you might think if my profile doesn't look cool, I might look like a loser, so I have to have a cool profile. And yes, you might think, hey, that's just a joke, it's stupid, nobody is like that. No, people are like that. That's a big part of the economy. This is why things like Fortnite and such work so good, because people need these skins to look cool in front of their friends. That's a billion-dollar business. It's not just something that you can easily avoid, because psychology is part of who we are. And that is kind of the thing here. With the shop, with the early access, it reminds me of what is happening with video games. We used to have pretty cool games that include everything. Now we have live service games like, for example, Fortnite, that you can only play online. Yes, they are for free, but they are building on the psychology that you spend more money than you would on buying the game, by giving you some skins and some other benefits that trick you into spending that money, with battle passes, with downloadable skins, with some currencies and upgrades and buffs and whatnot. And you have a lot of that. And this is not just happening in video games. Think about Netflix, for example, where it was a cheap service and everything was on Netflix. But the way it is now is that basically every bigger company and every bigger studio has their own streaming service. And if they want to be part of the cool gang, if they want to sit on the table with the big boys, it's not about having a good streaming service with nice content. No, the trick here is psychology. You have to have at least 1 or 2 good shows that you know everybody's going to talk about, that you can't miss out on, and you have to pay to be able to watch these shows so you can be cool in front of your friends and also talk about these shows. So why, for example, am I okay with paying for Midjourney? Well, the thing is, Midjourney is a product. They have a really, really good service, and I can use it or not use it, but there's no extra benefits to it. There is no animated GIFs or any kind of other stuff or early access or whatnot. You pay for it and you get what you pay for. And that is no trigger at all. It's just a product. Now, I want to point out here that I really applaud Civitai for building this amazing website, and they have to get some money to support that service, pay the bills for the service, pay their own team, and it is absolutely amazing that they establish ways that you can support the creators. What rubs me wrong here is to use psychological tricks of the fear of missing out and other systems, like, for example, paying for not seeing ads to make that money, rather than having a service where you pay just for the service without being pressured into doing that through different mind tricks. Now, like I said, overall, I love Civitai, but I'm not quite sure I like that kind of strategy, especially because I don't like it in gaming at all. Let me know what you think about that. Be civil and nice in the comments. Thanks for watching and see you soon. Bye.